Hi everyone, so we're going to make chicken karahi today, and this recipe is really easy. It's made under 30 minutes and any beginner can make it, and it's very toddler friendly because the amount of spices is very low. So for this we're going to need a few ingredients, as you can see in front of me. The chicken that I like to use is they're small pieces and they're cut really small so that they cook easier and they're easier to eat. As you can see here, they're smaller pieces, so you can just take one and just half it. So you can need 5 medium-sized tomatoes, just crushed like that. Ginger, garlic, 1 tablespoon each. These are the spices, which include salt, cumin, coriander, cardamom powder, turmeric powder, black pepper, and red chili powder. The ingredients are listed below in the description box. Please read them carefully. So let's begin, because the green chilies that you can see, they're going to be used at the end anyways, so we're not going to cut them yet. And now let's begin. So you're going to take a karahi, which is a wok traditionally. You can use any type of utensil that you have. We're going to need around half cup of oil. I'm using ghee here. Let that melt and warm. When it's nice and hot, the flame is going to be medium high. And when it gets hot enough, not smoking, you can add in your 1 tablespoon each of ginger and 1 tablespoon of garlic. You can use a paste form. This is coarsely chopped. So you're going to try and brown this, not burn it, but it should be browned. It shouldn't just be translucent. That gives it a nice taste. So you can see it's browned enough, not more than that. We're going to add in our chicken, and when we add in our chicken, we're going to keep it on a high flame and stir it continuously, and we're going to brown it as much as we can, obviously not to burn it. As you can see here, I'm going to be mixing it. So it's not that brown yet, but here I would like to add a bit of vinegar, just around a tablespoon, not more. It helps with the taste as well. We're going to add a few green chilies. Just pop them open with your hands. No need to cut them. They're not very spicy. They're like jalapenos, but they're smaller in size, so they're not very spicy. Just gives a nice taste, flavor. Okay, we're going to fry it a bit more. And right now I'm going to add the vinegar that I mentioned. It just gives a nice taste. It removes a bit of the chickeny smell, if that makes sense. And you can see it's nicely browning. We're going to give it a few more minutes. I like it nice and looking as if it's roasting. So here, all the spices we're going to mix together. We're not going to use all of it right now. So we're going to use around half or 2/3 of the spices right now, right on top of the chicken first, so that we sort of fry it slightly in the oil. As you can see, I'm sprinkling it on top. So that should be enough, around 2/3. We're going to leave it to the side. I might use it at the end. I will taste it if it's very spicy. I'm not going to add more. This maybe needs a bit of salt. So just mix it in like that, and then you can go ahead and add in your chopped tomatoes. So here I am adding in the chopped tomatoes. I'm also going to be adding in around a cup, not more than that, of water. This just helps add a bit of moisture, although you don't need a lot of it. It should be kept on high till it's come to a boil, and then we will reduce the flame. So here I am mixing it. You can come back after it, put a lid on top of it, and mix it really well. So here we are putting a lid on top of it. We're going to leave it, when it comes to a boil, leave it on a low flame, not a very low flame, but a low flame for around 15 minutes. We're going to check in between, around 7 minutes, just to make sure it's not burning at the bottom. As you can see, the oil has separated. That just means that it's nearly ready. So the last things to add are the garnishes, which include the spice mixture. Just a teaspoon. I tasted it. It needed just a little bit because it would have gotten a little spicy. My toddler wouldn't have been able to eat it. I'm going to add in the green chilies just like that by hand. I'm just going to pick them apart. And I am also going to add around half a tablespoon of the ginger, coarsely cut. This just adds a very nice fresh flavor. We don't need to fry it a lot now. It's just barely 30 seconds of frying. So on a high flame, again, just fry it slightly. And some people like it runny, the curry. Some people like it dry, so it's totally up to you. You can add in a bit of water here just to make the curry a bit runny. So there we have it. We can garnish it with a bit of coriander or parsley. And there we go. It's literally going to take you less than 30 minutes if you have fresh chicken. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like the channel. Bye.